governance is not rocket science. Okay, as the governor of a state, you won't be an engineer, you won't be a doctor, you won't be a lawyer, you won't be a teacher at the same time. Whereas you are the governor, you oversee education, health. So you have people you appoint to take that. So your major responsibility as a governor or even as the managing director of a company is the oversight function. Your ability to spot the right peg and fix them in the right hole. Spot talent, spot competence, and assign people. But most of all, your ability to be accountable, to be transparent, and to be responsible, to know the need of your people and to attend to it. Look, you can be a professor and you fumble in leadership, you fumble in management. It is about being rounded. Anyone who manages business, people, resources. I may not really want to speak to the difference in the performance of a former governor of Babatunde Raji Fashola and the incumbent governor Sanwo-Olu.
Hello everyone, welcome back to your special podcast called The Growth Code. And today's episode is going to be very interesting because, we are getting to the election period and then there's a lot of political parties that are trying to put their ass together, trying to be able to organize their members on, the coming election. And then we as the listener need to know why we need to vote for this particular candidate. And today with me, I have a very special person today, Honorable Ogunleye Gbenga, as a spokesperson of JANDOR, as an aspirant of Governor, Lagos State. Okay, so, just stay tuned, trust me. He's coming here to, give us the breakdown, the reason why we should look into JANDOR itself and the reason why JANDOR should be our next governor of Lagos State. And as well, please don't forget to, watch down, drop a comment and share it to your loved ones and let them know the reason why they should cast their vote for JANDOR, and then don't forget to follow the social media platform. So let's clap for Honorable Ogunleye Gbenga.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the privilege of being here.
Yeah, it's nice having you once again, and I believe everybody will be very eager to listen to you.
Thank you.
And then everybody knows that Lagos State need a change. When we talk about change does not really need maybe a political party, but a system can be changed for betterment of the citizen. Right. So before we go into proper introduction of let me say the biography of of JANDOR itself. So you being a spokesperson to this, so why do you choose to be? And because can you tell us why you choose to be a spokesperson to him, and then JANDOR as a person, how can you describe him?
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Adeyanju. The man JANDOR is the best way to describe him is an epitome of passion for Lagos. JANDOR, Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran, is an embodiment of love, passion, and commitment to Lagos. I have not met a personality that love Lagos and Lagosians the way JANDOR does. Every time, every moment, every of his thinking, every of his plan, every of his strategy is on how to contribute to the state that he always described as a state that have done so much for him. And it's a way of his giving back.
Oh, more like giving back to the community.
To the community. Now, in the area of giving back to the community, then JANDOR has been doing that over the years. But it is about governance. You see, as a philanthropist, as a giver, there's limits to what you can do. Lagos has about 25 million population. So how many people can you actually reach out to with your personal income? But when you are able to get to government and you offer good governance, you reach out to a wider number of people. You help to transform the experience of people. You see, some people come today to say they wouldn't have had education if not that we have free education in the time of Obafemi Awolowo. Can you imagine the generation that had such impact? So that is the impact you have when you are in government and you are able to offer good governance. And that is what JANDOR represents.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you once again. I think I like this breakdown. So let's quickly go to the breakdown. You know full well that this person is not just an average educator. Basically, he has gone to, he studied, basically, he's a graduate of Ibadan Poly.
Yes.
Before he moved to, Austria, he moved to Austria as well. He went to University of Business School in US as well, and Oxford in UK.
Thank you very much.
So
you have really done a lot of digging in about JANDOR.
So he's somebody that we can look up to in terms of educational wise.
Thank you.
Like he's a governor that has knowledge and has exposure, and as well he has a career in terms of has a business called the Core Media Group.
Exactly.
Where it does more about what's it called? It does more about strategic planning and so on and so forth that has enabled businesses and has been in business for a while. That for me stand out because it has a process of leadership roles.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Very well.
So for me, I feel like it's something that we should look out for somebody that wants to lead over a population of 25 million people. Do you understand? So
Yes,
for me, it's a good way to try to check balance. Okay, what has this person done before, and what has he done before as well? So looking at that, because a lot of people do not know this information. If not that, maybe I have to do my research or try to know about, because there's a lot of story behind JANDOR as a brand itself.
Okay.
There's a brand about this, but people don't know about this aspect of it. Do you understand? So what other aspects people don't know about JANDOR about in terms of his leadership aspect that has been doing to the community?
Thank you very much. I would want to add that you see the fact that JANDOR has been able to run his personal business over the years, made profit, become an employer of labor, over the years contribute to the economy. It stands out. It is quite convenient, like some of us who are employed, work in employment, and have to do 9 to 5, and then rose through the peak of our career. Yes, we will say we have given our beat to our personal growth and development. But when it comes to becoming an entrepreneur, it's a different ballgame. And an entrepreneur starts a business from the scratch, grow that business over the years, now become group of companies in different sectors of the economy, and continue to add value, employ people, develop people, grow people. Now, if somebody can do that on his personal space with his own resources, now when it comes into government, you now see that such people are more conscious with managing the resources of the state compared to the other side that all our experience have been relying on the resources of state for growth. Aside this, JANDOR, as you said, is a philanthropist. And it is not just an individual that was just throwing money around. He has a scholarship foundation that looks at indigent but brilliant young people and sponsor their education.
Wow.
Over the scope, we have great numbers, hundreds of such individuals. He has been doing that for about 9 years. 26 now is going to be about 10 years of doing that. Example of such, I will just mention one shining example, was one lady she became the second best graduating student in the Nigerian law school.
Wow.
In 2024. Best graduating student in Lagos State University, Faculty of Law. She was a beneficiary of the JANDOR Scholarship Foundation. That is for scholarship.
Okay.
There are very many women, market women in business that benefited. There are community development. There are projects. There are people with disabilities that got support from JANDOR and the likes. This, like I said, is the person of JANDOR, and it's his way of saying, look, government may not be able to do everything. So if every individual who have been privileged to be blessed of God can also do their bit, maybe our society will be a bit better. This is JANDOR. But lastly, it is about his passion for governance.
So looking at, there's a say about you being a good leader in an aspect does not guarantee you being a leader in another sector, right?
That may be
so
right.
now, in Nigeria as a whole, we are a chaotic nation as a whole in terms of the way things is being done, in terms of things not being in a good regulatory way, because of our regulatory system is not really strong. Knowing fully well that a successful business has to be very disciplined. And the way the political system in this country has not been, in a checkmate to business way. Do you understand? So, JANDOR being successful in business, do you think it's going to be a good success story when it comes to politics?
Oh, of course, yes. That JANDOR has been a core businessman, grew his business over the years as a signal to capacity, as a signal to leadership, as a signal to him being a manager of resources. Look, governance is not rocket science.
Okay.
Look, you can't be, okay, as the governor of a state, you won't be an engineer, you won't be a doctor, you won't be a lawyer, you won't be a teacher at the same time. Whereas we are the governor, you oversee education, health. So you have people you appoint to take that. So your major responsibility as a governor or even as the managing director of a company is the oversight function. Your ability to spot the right peg and fix them in the right hole. Spot talent, spot competence, and assign people. But most of all, your ability to be accountable, to be transparent, and to be responsible, to know the need of your people, and to attend to it, to take responsibility for the welfare, the security, the economy of your state. These are the key issues. Look, you can be a professor, and you fumble in leadership, you fumble in management. It is about being rounded, and anyone who manages business, people, resources, these are the key things. People management, and that is a huge strength.
Okay,
of
so
JANDOR.
I would like to bring this practical aspect to it. So obviously the predecessor governments we have in Lagos State, like the governors we have, obviously, currently, I think the current governor, it was when I was in LAG then, that was 2029 or 2029. So my roommate has to be doing IT in what's it called, in current governor's office. He said, this one way they give this man, you understand? Like, I know this man, though, but this man is very strict, blah, blah, blah. But it was one that sold Shonwolu to me.
Great.
Even in the hostel.
Imagine.
Do you understand? But I was like, okay, let's see. Because,
His
it was during the, it was, what's it called that is meant to go for the second term? What's his name? Ambody that was meant to go for second term before there was not. Do you understand? So look me, this man, I know this man is my guy, boy. He's very strict. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, this kind of man, like, because I have experienced what's it called? I have experienced immediate predecessor after what's it called? Tinubu.
That's Fashola.
Fashola. I've experienced Fashola. I know Fashola is very strict, governor. And then we see how he was able to, create new, innovations. And then, during that process, it was a lot of rigorous experience because a lot of people lose their, their businesses because of breaking down of roads, trying to create new recreation and all. But that sends me a signal about, can this man do well for us as a Lagos? In
JANDOR.
Sanwo-Olu itself.
Okay.
Looking at, comparison between Sanwo-Olu and then Fashola, to me, Fashola is here to where Sanwo-Olu is, to my own observation, to my own, because I knew that Fashola is a very strict person. Knowing fully why he's a lawyer, he has a lot of experience and all. Then Sanwo-Olu is into construction. Do you understand? Okay. I feel like he should do more. Somebody is in the law firm, and you are mainly in the construction line. You know how to develop infrastructure, have a lot of stuff. In paper, Fashola has a lot of construction compared to, Sanwo-Olu. Looking at the experience, you that you are in the field, you should times 100 of somebody coming from the law department.
Well,
Do you understand? So
yeah, I do.
that's the scenario I'm trying to
To
bring.
build.
No, looking at you being a successful person as a business does not guarantee you being a success when it comes to governance in Nigeria, and especially Lagos, where we have the highest turnover in terms of GDP in the whole of 36 states in Nigeria. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So do you think it is something that
Of course, yes, and that's exactly what I am speaking to. That JANDOR have not been a public servant before does not in any way limit his capacity.
Okay.
Actually, JANDOR has been in the corridor of power, not as an employee of the state, nor an elected officer, but as a consultant to government. He has had relationship with successive administration in Lagos State. Look, without blowing the trumpet, JANDOR has been involved in policy formulation within the state of Lagos State. And he has contributed his quota to the success without, like I said, without necessarily taking the shine of this former governor. Okay. But he has made his contribution behind the scene to the success of some of these administrations you mentioned. So the clear understanding of Lagos and governance in Lagos is open to the man JANDOR. That is one. Number two also is that, look, you would not be able to measure the capacity of any individual to perform as a governor until he becomes a governor.
But at least
there
should be
did you
traces.
get now? I may not really want to speak to the difference in the performance of former governor Babatunde Raji Fashola and the incumbent governor Sanwo-Olu. You do not have the statistics on the number of roads, number of constructions, and the like.
No, it's glaring.
No.
Obviously, we have. Okay, let me. Okay.
No. We may not need to go into that. You understand?
Okay.
Because if you want to really do that, there's need for you to go into the data. There are some, we have personality, different personality. Okay. There are some people that might be outgoing, outspoken, and there could be perception of their capacity and then their achievement. Whereas there could be another person that is quiet and the likes, and they may be doing a lot.
Do you think
so it's better not to go there. It's better to have the data, to have the statistics,
okay,
and you'll be able to call. But that is not even the conversation. Okay. The conversation is the capacity of JANDOR to deliver as the governor of Lagos State. And I say, look, the clear and it's because we have had stability, to a great extent, in governance. We have been able to have continuity in governance since 1999 to date, consistently about 26 years going forward. That alone has helped. That alone has helped in the formation and the development of the state. So we give it to all the past governors who have made their contribution. And so you don't have a new governor who will totally dismantle the structure that has been, put on ground and begin to build something differently. That would be anti-commonsensical. So JANDOR, even indirectly being part of the system, understanding what has been done, will only come, you understand, to build on the existing structure. And I want to reiterate that one thing going for JANDOR is that he knows Lagos. He knows Lagos like the back of his hand.
Okay, so
he knows the challenge. He knows where the problem is. He has personal interest in ensuring that Lagos continue to develop and we provide solution to this problem. And JANDOR knows people.
Okay, he has people at his fingers.
He knows people.
He has people at his finger.
At his fingertips.
Oh, okay.
At his fingertips.
Okay, so let us go quickly into the loyalty. Do you think JANDOR is a loyal person? As a person, yes.
Very loyal. JANDOR is a very loyal individual. And whatever your definition of loyalty is.
I'm coming there.
Now. JANDOR has been running this vision for over a decade now. And you see the volume of Lagosians who are with JANDOR on this. I am one of them. JANDOR is not just loyal to people above him. JANDOR is loyal even to the people who identify with the vision and work with him.
As a
I can say JANDOR is loyal to me. He's concerned about what affects me. He's concerned about what affects every member of his team. So if loyalty is about showing interest and commitment to the cause of people around you, then JANDOR is extremely a loyal person.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's quickly go for a short break, and then we'll be back from our short break. Okay, thank you. Now we have one of the representative of our backbone behind this, this vision about the good code. So they are here to give us something good and something juicy that we might be very interested in. So his name is David, or hi, he's my guy anyway. So he's here to give us a few things about the app for us. So what do you have for us? What is the news deal you have for us?
Yes, like he introduced me, my name is David Ohai from Cashgain. I'm team lead for the project department, and I'm here to represent Mr. Sam Orija, our CEO, and he sent his greetings. We have a very nice one for listeners and viewers all around the world. It is called Paradise by Posh Residence at Eleron Ibejuleki. If you are very, very familiar with that location, you would know that it is one of the highest appreciating areas in Nigeria currently. In fact, I can place it amongst the top 3 highest appreciating locations in Nigeria. It is a 10,000 square meters project, and some of the key features includes it having a perfect title, government allocation regularized to C of O. It is also close to the upcoming coastal road, which a lot of us are familiar with. It's also a major development in Lagos right now. It is influenced by ongoing industrialization, which means that other industrialized areas are also going to play a major factor in this location appreciating. Of course, I already stated that it is a land size of 10,000 square meters. That is the current project we're working on. And what I need to let you guys know is that we're able to acquire these 10,000 square meters at a discounted price. I mean, 400 million naira lesser than the original price. So what it means is that even at the purchase price, entry price, you're already at a profit already.
Yeah, so thank you, sir. So how can people benefit from this opportunity?
Oh, very, very good. So to benefit, there are 2 categories, right? So the name of this deal is called Fund Collabo. Collabo for short means collaboration. So fund collaborations, we are, gathering people to collaborate and, fund this project. So the 2 categories are fund and exit. Then the second one is fund and hold. So again, first one, fund and exit, fund and hold. Now, fund and exit, what it means is you collaborate with us with a certain amount of money, right? And after 15 months, that is the exit period. After 15 months, you get profits on your collaboration fee, right? So the minimum amount you can use to collaborate with us for the fund and exit is 500,000 naira. You can do more than that if you want, right? After 15 months, that is the duration, 15 months, you get 30% profit on your capital. Also, for those who would be doing it with us in this month of February, you'll be getting a hamper courtesy of the company. Let me add that the duration for this project is between
exactly. So that's
it's between February and April. That is the duration to key into this project, to participate in it, between February and April. Now, the second category I mentioned is the fund and hold. Now, these are for people who are ready to partner with us, collaborate with us, but would want to hold on for a duration of time, a longer period. So the minimum, that one also has 2 categories, 30 months and 42 months. Now, for the 30 months duration, there are a few benefits for it. The first one is that we are projecting that you get at least a minimum of 80% appreciation on your capital. Now, for the fund and hold, the available units is 200 units, and you are getting each unit at 5 million naira. So you can collaborate with 5 million naira for 1 unit, and we only have 200 units available. And the duration, like I said, the first one is 30 months. What you are getting is that what we are projecting, based on the things we'll be doing on site, would be that you get 80% minimum on your capital. Now, Remember, I said it is based on our own projection. Now, there are other things that will be going on within the location, which I have mentioned already. That industrialization, around that environment, the coastal road. I even forgot to mention the new international airport around that location as well. It's just 5 minutes drive away from there. So all of these things are also factors that would make that location appreciate. But we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. We would rather underpromise and overdeliver. So there's a possibility for it to even get up to 200% appreciation within that 30 months. So if you are interested, this one is for you. And also, courtesy of the company, if you are going to, collaborate with us in the month of February, you would get 300 square meters free land at Ofada Owode, or 150 square meters at Imota Ikorodu. That is for you to choose.
That makes sense. So is there a number that somebody can reach out to?
Yes. So sorry, I didn't add the second one, the 42 months. Now, for that one, the only difference between that one and the 30 months is that the appreciation you would get, the percentage we are projecting after 42 months is 120%. That is appreciation on your capital. And also, your benefits for doing it with us in the month of February is that you get 600 square meters free land at Ofada Owode, or 500 square meters at Imota Ikorodu, Lagos. So if you would be interested, you can reach out to the following numbers. You can either chat them or call them, even to get more further clarity on the product itself. So you can reach out to the following numbers: 081 09795255. I'll call it again: 081 09795255, or 08022430140, 08022430140, and you would be attended to. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Mr. David. Hopefully people that are listening will be interested, and then
Thank you so much for having me.
again.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Bye for now, everybody. So welcome back, guys. I believe you've been enjoying our section, and I believe that you've been learning one or two things. So going back to the question about the loyalty, because there must be a reason why I said that previously, right? If we were people have been in one party system for a very long time, and then they've never defected. We have a good example is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our current president. Obviously there might be change of names and all, but the party remains the same. So if we were, because from the early career of political party of JANDOR, it started from APC. That was 2021, and then it moved to PDP. That's in 2021. Do you understand? Then it came out as an aspiring, as a governor candidate under political party of PDP.
Sure.
That it was with this popular actress Funke Akindele, and then it was that he went for election process 2023 with the current governor. So that one's give me a kind of sign like, okay, is this man really a loyal person? Like, can he? Why is he moving? Is it that he's moved by his personal interest, or he's moved by because of I just want to help people, or he's moved by what he wants to gain from the government? So I just want to. That's the reason why I asked that.
Okay. Thank you very much. If a politician have a cause to leave a political party, it cannot totally be viewed from the point of loyalty, especially the way party politics is organized in Nigeria. In 2022, yes, JANDOR moved to PDP and became the governorship candidate of the party. Why? Why did he left APC to go to PDP? Service. The reason why JANDOR goes into politics is to serve Lagos. I said that earlier. His passion is about contributing his own quota. And he must express that he has a can-do ability to offer service to Lagos. As at that time in 2022, the alternate political party in the system then was the People Democratic Party. And the capacity of the person JANDOR proved itself. Left APC, came to PDP, and in a couple of months became the candidate of the PDP, the almighty PDP. Why? Because they saw the capacity, they saw the person. Look, JANDOR is not just Dr. Abdulaziz Olaji Adediran. JANDOR is a team of people, a group of people. You mentioned Lagos for Lagos. You mentioned the thousands of Lagosians who believe in the vision, same vision of contributing a breath of fresh air to Lagos State that comes together to be that. So it is this group of people that said, look, we can make contributions. And they went to the PDP. I also was in the PDP. So we were together in the PDP. But after the election, 2023 election, though we do not want to talk about that, it's
part of the story as well.
It's part of the story. But you know, after the 2023 election, every Nigerian know how PDP began to depreciate very seriously, infighting. Even 2023 election, many of the party leaders worked against the party openly. They did not hide it. Even the chairman of the party or some other people there came openly to say, do not vote for my party, vote for this other party and all the like. But that behind itself, JANDOR was the only candidate in the history of PDP that after the election went to the tribunal, ensured that legally he fought for the election up to the Supreme Court. And when the final legal options have been decided, he still went back to the party and said, come, let us build this party. But it was obvious. Look at what is happening to the party today. JANDOR saw that far ahead. That look, the soul of the PDP has departed. What you have only is carcass. There's no politician today. Look, even sitting governors were leaving the party. Even second-time governors were leaving the party. Why? Why would they leave? Because they see that, look, the party has totally lost its soul. It's just a carcass. And the only party, as of today, only political party that have a semblance of readiness to do what political parties should do, as in present the interests of their members, to represent the state, to serve the state, is the All Progressive Congress, the APC. And as of today, JANDOR has not only been welcomed back into APC, he has been fully integrated into the party.
Yeah, exactly. So
the president himself has welcomed him.
So that
the
is
governor, the chairman of the party.
Based on my own investigation,
yes.
So I heard that when JANDOR was leaving APC to PDP, he went with the Lagos for Lagos movement, which is thousands of people.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that's has it brought them back in?
100%. Look, it did not only bring back the entire Lagos for Lagos movement to APC. There are even key APC leaders, PDP leaders, that joined him to say, look, this guy, we have never had it this good in PDP in terms of leadership. We go with you. I personally was in PDP.
Okay, so I
came with him.
Because I've actually been part of the PDP before during Jonathan era.
Okay.
So I did few stuff, and I knew that politics has one structure which is fractional in leadership. It is part of their blood. It is when we agree.
Thank God you know that.
We will agree from top. When it is time for execution, one fractional will just come. So are you saying JANDOR is not bringing fractional into APC?
No, not at all. Look, APC is one family.
Okay.
When you talk of party supremacy, JANDOR has always been repeating that. Look, as of today, JANDOR is the only aspirant who have declared his intention in 2027 governorship election. The only person who opened his mouth to say it. Yeah. There's only insinuation.
He did that October 25th.
Thank you. Exactly. And so people are only insinuating maybe this other person will contest, maybe that one. But JANDOR has said it himself that I want to contest. And every time he always say it. Look, Nigeria has never had this good. Having a president who knows what to do and is rightly doing that. And we must not lose that opportunity. So whatever we do, we must support Asiwaju for his re-election in 2027.
Yes.
And then for governorship of Lagos State, JANDOR is here. But look, whatever the leaders of the party decide, JANDOR, Lagos for Lagos movement, we ensure that APC remains in Lagos. That is not negotiable.
That makes sense. So let's quickly go into Lagos for Lagos. So I believe before every movement, there's a vision behind it.
Good.
And so I feel like people outside that are not part of the Lagos for Lagos movement would like to know And then if there's any reason why they should join, if you can open more light to that.
Thank you very much. Lagos for Lagos movement simply is saying that the resources of Lagos should continue to work for the people of Lagos, the resident of Lagos. Look, Lagos is, in terms of economy, Lagos is the 5th largest economy in Africa. Lagos as a state. The economy of Lagos is bigger than about 6-7 African countries put together. The population of Lagos is bigger than 5-6-7 African countries put together. 25 million people. Not minding the geography.
Is even as better far to Ghana's population as a country.
In terms of population, it's as big as Ghana, Lagos State. So, the Lagos for Lagos is saying, look, we have the complete representation of Nigeria in Lagos. Hardly will there be any tribe, even although there are about 350 languages in Nigeria, are represented in Lagos. It is a microcosm of the large Nigeria. And so these resources, the ocean advantage, the economy, the commerce, the entertainment, all the advantage that we have in Lagos State should continue to work for all Lagosians. Lagos resources for Lagos people. Lagos for Lagos movement. That is the concept. That is the idea.
That makes sense.
Everybody in Lagos have equal right. No second-class citizen, no third-class citizen. Everyone who contributes. And that is why you see, JANDOR is, apart from being known as a true Lagosians, born-bred indigene of Lagos, go to the Igbo community. JANDOR have very strong affinity with them. Go to the Arewa community. Because it will say, look, Igbos are here in Lagos, contributing immensely to our economy. Go to Alaba, go to Trade Fair, go to Ladipo Market, go everywhere in Lagos. There are about 16 markets that it is the Igbo controlling it. And daily they are bringing to our economy. Go to Alaba Arago, go to other places. You see the Arewa community contributing. There are even, go to Agege, there are Hausas and Fulanis who were born in Lagos, whose fathers were born in Lagos, who indirectly do not even have any other place that they can truly call their home except Lagos. And so we not allow these people to experience a kind of statelessness that they are not even known in their in their state. And Lagos now, they cannot even access the opportunity that is for all residents of Lagos. No, that is not. Lagos is a home to everybody. And we must continue to push that narrative of Lagos resources working for Lagos people. And we are not calling to every Lagosians.
So now this is the part where I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding Lagos for Lagos. So because I've been in kind of system whereas government puts structure in place.
Good.
The structure, the information does not go out. It works within people in between the system.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Where the benefit is meant to go for the global,
exactly.
people,
the entirety of
community.
the,
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So how can people join Lagos for Lagos? Must they be under APC or it cover all political sphere?
Thank you very much. Lagos for Lagos movement is about interest in Lagos State. Interest in Lagos State. We have a good number of members before now who are not actually politicians. They do not really have any affiliation or relationship with any political party, but they love the brand JANDOR. They want the fresh idea, the new energy, the progressive Lagos idea that JANDOR propagates. And so they identify with him without being a member of any political party. However, JANDOR is a member of APC. And we do not have a system for independent candidate in Nigeria electoral system. You cannot contest for any election in Nigeria without being a member of a political party. That's what our law says.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in politics and governance in Nigeria as of today, then you have to identify with a political party. Yeah. But that does not stop people who still do not want to join a political party, but they want to indirectly contribute their own quota to the development of Lagos State. Of course, they can join Lagos for Lagos movement.
Okay. So that means APC can, PDP can join Lagos for Lagos movement. ADC member can join just because they have interest for Lagos development. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. You see, it's like you say that, okay, somebody said, I love Christianity, I love a church, so I am a Muslim, but I want to join that church. So that means there will be a clash. So that means technically, all Lagos for Lagos are APC members. Technically. So that means if JANDOR move from maybe APC now, move to ADC tomorrow now, technically all the Lagos for Lagos movements become ADC. Now, let me give this straight. JANDOR is an APC. Currently. Yes. And it is not about aspiration. It is not about personal interest. It is about the resolution of the entirety of the people who are with JANDOR and Lagos for Lagos movement. Don't forget that they are formerly in APC. Yeah. It is a development. So moving to based on JANDOR is in APC to stay. That's just a summary. JANDOR is in. APC. You can take that from me. So APC to stay because he started his political career under APC. Exactly. Then he took those members to PDP. Now he brought them back to. So who knows what tomorrow says now? Yeah. What if JANDOR was not given a ticket of Lagos State, governor? What if I'm coming? Yes. And then, okay, they made me feel like, okay, today I'm not happy because people don't give me the ticket. Okay, let me take them to ADC. Let me give this straight again. JANDOR's coming to APC is not just because of having the ticket. Look, as of today, JANDOR has shown interest. Whether I got the ticket or not, JANDOR and Lagos for Lagos will work for APC in the 2027 election. Please note that. So if you are watching this, old Honorable Gbenga, hold me responsible, write my name to it. I'll say 2027 election. Look, it is in this order. Okay. 2027 election, JANDOR and Lagos for Lagos will work for Asiwaju's re-election. Okay. And we work for APC in Lagos State. Not minding the outcome of the primary election in APC. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them for that. So that's something sweet Nigerians need to be hearing, because trust me, we are tired of movement. Somebody going from Peter Obi now. He has moved from, is it ABGA to Labour, from Labour to ADC. God knows when. Do you understand? So trust me, mathematically, if you don't mind, just permit me. Okay, I'm coming. So I'm coming. So I don't see people lose interest when you keep moving from one political. Feel like you are lost of vision. You don't have vision. When you keep moving, trust me, people that voted for Obi during the last election, I can bet you, half of us, we are, because he keep moving, he's disorganized, because you cannot want to lead Nigeria. Nigerians, this country, we are. but permit me to quickly make a correction. You see, we should not demonize any candidate because they leave a political party for another. We must understand. Let us look at leadership. No. Let us look at our political party. Leadership comes from accountability. Sure. If you cannot be accountable to a structure, why should we, put our life into your hands? Thank you. Let me give you an example of PDP. Look at PDP today. Can everybody who have left PDP be tagged disloyal? Look. The party itself. What is a political party? Why should political party exist? And why should people put their destiny in a political party? Exactly. Because the party offers a platform through which they can contribute into governance. But the handlers of the party, the managers of the party, are from day one kill the soul of that party through infighting, through lack of party supremacy, no organization. Even as at today, if you dare contest election on the platform of PDP, you are not sure whether the judiciary will oppose the election or not. Sorry, I'm coming. The solution of party started from leadership. Sure. Do you understand? So the solution of party. So the point is that before any candidate can come to be an aspirant under your political party, they must have seen that, okay, my vision and the political party vision aligns. Exactly. Do you understand? So if your vision does not align with me, so why should I come and come under your party to say, okay, do you understand? I understand. We
we are voting because you are not giving us money. We are voting because we've seen that, okay, this man sees that we are suffering and he has the vision to solve our problem.
Exactly.
So you work with our emotion. You brought us from year to year. You've given us a very tasty, appetite, and suddenly you said, okay, let me leave.
That's why we are encouraging every one of you now.
It's not about
is the party that is stable.
It's not about maybe
consistently.
Everybody, because we are the one experiencing the politics, the system, not the politicians. Politicians can be in the the state house enjoying it. I do not have like a couple of days now in my estate, just because of simple thing. And I can bet you that even JANDOR, currently that he has not been the governor of Lagos State, I'm very sure that the system working for him is not the same system working for his next neighbor.
How do you know that?
I can bet this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria.
JANDOR is a man on the street.
This is Nigeria. I'm telling you, this is Nigeria. There's SSC's protection to people into the system of politics in Nigeria. It's normal. It's something that we've been experiencing day in, day out. Do you understand?
Yes.
So these are the things that people that are voters want to see. That this person, I think this person, based on the track record, he has been lawyer under AD. He has been under there was a name for before the turn to. Do you understand? So people need to so people are like monitoring. You cannot tell me that you have been moving from left and right now, you want to have my loyalty. So people need to understand that, okay, this man now is here to stay. He's not here to play with our emotion. He's not here to. Do you understand? People need to buy into the vision. Yeah. Do you understand? So that will be that. So know fully well about this. So how can people join directly? Is there a link to the community of Lagos or Lagos movement? Or is there any, how can people join? Or how accessible is that movement?
Okay, now Lagos or Lagos movement is a structured political group in the APC. And it is across all the 57 LCDA, all the wards in Lagos State. You can join from wherever you are by just joining Lagos or Lagos.
Is there there's a website
.org, yes. And you can join.
Is it open to everybody or
it's just open to everyone? But aside this, there's a member of Lagos or Lagos movement across all the 57 LCDA. You understand? So we'll send them details about this, possibly to you. You can share so that our listeners can join the movement. But one thing we must get straight is that joining the Lagos for Lagos movement is basically to contribute your own quarter to the development of Lagos State. You see that there's a saying in America that you must think of what you can do for America more than what America can do for you. So it's like replating it for Lagos State. What do you think you can do? And it is not even about Naira and Kobo. It's about ideas. What do you think you can contribute that will make your community, your ward, your local government better than what it is presently? And that is the idea of Lagos or Lagos movement.
Thank you very much. I think I have two questions. I understand every political, politician has a structure. They have a pattern. It's just like, before you want to come out for election, you will have been doing some community work, do charity, do stuff like that. I don't know, maybe, and then you said JANDOR has a scholarship board. Is it for that same reason, or you just doing it for humanity?
Well, long before JANDOR ever contested election, JANDOR has never contested election until 2023. That was the first time that he will contest election. But over 10 years ago, JANDOR has
it must have had the vision that, in the 2023 election, I want to contest. So let me start building up my,
Now, something will come first before the other.
Okay.
You see, the vision of going into politics for JANDOR is out of the contribution he has made to his community and to the people of Lagos. So it is like the horse before the cat experience. It is not about governance. It's not about contesting election. It's not about going into politics. It is about giving back to the people He has the JANDOR Foundation. He has the JANDOR Scholarship.
So all this
Foundation
information
also.
is how can people have access to them? You know, sir, is there a link where people will go to Google, search for JANDOR Scholarship? So
Thank you.
So do you understand? So
Just
people,
search for, these are not hidden.
okay.
Search for JANDOR Foundation, JANDOR Scholarship, Lagos for Lagos, all the details about what JANDOR has been doing over 10 years, long before he came into politics at all.
I
all
believe
we came out.
I believe this opportunity are not, tied down to list of names. That, okay, this name is not Senator somebody's daughter's name. Like, maybe this name does not ring a bell. We are not giving this person. This name look like somebody that is in PDP.
Look, the story, I know in the course of you doing the research about JANDOR, you will have discovered a lot about it. JANDOR came from the less enabled platform. JANDOR's story was like that of an average Lagosian from Ojo local government where his parents were. He was born in Mushin and grew up, went to the same public school. JANDOR grew from grass to grace. He was not an elite born with silver spoon and was operating high-handed. JANDOR is a man on the street. I hope you have met them. If you meet JANDOR,
I've not met him one-on-one.
If you meet JANDOR for 1 hour,
I would like to interview him too.
1 hour. Look, all
my problem will be solved, Abi.
Oh, no, not even about problem. No. You will see yourself in him. Look, that is what is unique about JANDOR. When you listen to him, when you see him, when you hear his story, the first thing that comes to your mind is, if JANDOR can do it, I can do it. You see that ability in you.
Okay,
it
so
encourages and motivates
lastly,
you.
because of our time, so I would like to go back to the loyalty question because it's very key. Loyalty is very key. It's king.
Okay, loyalty to who? To what?
To loyalty, then as an individual should be loyal.
Okay.
So going back to that question, we know the system of APC.
Sure.
Even in the next 6 or 7 years now, or let me say in the next couple of 3 or 4 elections to come, people are there lining up already.
That's what we used to know.
That's what we used to know.
Yeah.
And now that it's coming back now. So will it be willing to go and queue or jump the queue? Because trust me, APC is not a small party. For one person just come and take over.
Okay.
And you've been saying that he's going to stay and then he's not going to either he was given ticket
or not.
Is JANDOR willing to stay to be on the queue?
Thank you very much. What queue? I do not know. You see, all these are just like the assumption. They are assumption.
Okay.
That there is a queue. What queue?
Baba Sokwe.
No, what was the Papa Sokwe syndrome is a perception. But what queue was existing when Governor Babatunde Ajifajola became the governor? What was the queue? What was the queue when Ambode became the governor? What was the queue before?
No,
Governor Sanwo-Olu became the governor.
They've been in party. We know the system. Like, okay, Tinubu has his way of trying to repay people that have been loyal to him. Yes or yes?
Well, you see, I will still say that these are perceptions. But one thing is this.
No.
I can tell you that
there are pattern of loyalty system in Tinubu's.
I understand. But one thing is key. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria as of today, love Lagos. Want the best for Lagos. And I want to believe in the past, whatever style people have known him for
to be used
will be because of his love for Lagos. 2027 is a different kettle of fish. We know that the president is interested in moving Nigeria forward, and Lagos is critical to that project. He will want Lagos in a good hand, and he has seen good hands. And I can tell you that Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide JANDOR is in good relationship with the president.
Either he is giving or not.
Very good relationship. Okay. And JANDOR has said it with his mouth. I, as a spokesperson, am repeating it. That look, JANDOR will give Asiwaju 100% support for his re-election in 2027. JANDOR has pledged his total support to All Progressive Congress in Lagos State. Look, in 2023 election, Asiwaju lost Lagos.
Yeah.
to Labour Party. The governor, Governor Sanwo-Olu, have to double back work to ensure that the state was retained. And that was because there was a bit of a division. JANDOR was with Lagos for Lagos movement was in PDP, and there was a bit of a fraction. Now everybody is back. Lagos for Lagos is in the APC. Governor Sanwo-Olu has completed his second term. We complete the second term by 2027. So there is convergence of all the progressive and Democrats in APC to ensure that, look, our number one agenda, Nigeria is on a good projection. That trajectory must continue. Asiwaju must be re-elected. That's number one. Number two is APC must retain Lagos State. And JANDOR is the first contender. But whichever the party leaders decide, we are in APC, we will ensure APC.
We die there. Thank you very much for having you today. It's a big privilege to have you on the show. And I believe, obviously, I would like to see, by the time the primary is when?
It will be later this year.
I know that campaign start fully in April.
No. Campaign will not start fully until after the party primary.
I think so. Something around that time will be around April. Something will happen around April. I believe if we really want, obviously we would like to have you on the show again. And then one more thing, we would like to have JANDOR himself. I really want to interview him.
It's okay.
I really want to see that me in him.
All right. I promise you one thing.
Okay.
By the grace of God.
Okay.
By the grace of God, JANDOR will become the candidate of APC.
I hope so. I pray too. Because I want to be.
And the moment JANDOR has been declared the candidate of APC for 2027 election,
okay,
I'll be back here.
we can't wait till then. Okay. We're very, very happy to, to have you here back again. And then thank you very much for your time, and thank you for the informative information you've given us and the audience.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. If you can, listen to this length, means that you've spent a long time with us, and I believe you'll be able to learn one or two things. And I believe if what the spokesperson have said about JANDOR, and you are convinced enough that he's the man for you, put it in the comment section. And as well, if you like to join the Lagos for Lagos, movement, you can as well search for it on, online. As well, if you are interested to be part of the beneficiary of the, JANDOR Foundation, as well as we've heard, Google it, and then, all this information will be there. And then if there's any information that they want us to, put across the post, we are going to do that. And thank you once again. Don't forget to, like and subscribe and share this content, and let it go far, and let people get to know who they need to vote for in terms of primary, because people that are here to listening or watching this particular session might be part of the honorable voting for the primaries as well. Please try to and get. It's not about popularity. Let us look for value before popularity. Value come first. People, if you have value to give, people will tend to turns towards you. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you once again, sir. Nice having you.
Thank you, Mr. Vienegi.